Hey guys, Trina Nat back. Been a while since we've done a video for the page, so I thought I'd just do a quick video on actually when you get back home, what you actually do with your jet ski to properly clean it. Maintenance is really important. It was the #1 rescue this year was maintenance, boat trouble, jet ski trouble, up 18% for rescues in our area. So let's talk about maintaining our vessel when we get home. Let's get into it. So guys, we pulled up home, and just from water to now, and we live right on the water, see how much salt is already on it. So I can rub that, and that's just pure salt. Probably taste it, sea salty. So first thing that I do is actually get like a high pressure hose, or just a hose. It doesn't have to be high pressure, but just give it a good thorough rinse down first of all, and I'll show you a little hack for underneath the trailer. Okay guys, so I just finished spraying down. Nice little hack is actually, these are like, little sprinklers that shoot out meters. You can get rotating ones, whatever. Basically, once you finish spraying it down, hook this little gadget up, and then basically put it under. It's getting all the wheel bearings, and you can do the springs and all that sort of stuff, all your important stuff in the trailer there, getting a good thorough rinse off. Okay, so we've rinsed off everything also underneath the trailer. Now we're actually going to use some products. There's a whole bunch on the market. I prefer using Salty Captain. It's just easy. So whatever you choose, there's a whole bunch. You don't have to. It's just extra stuff that you can do to get the salt off and keep it at bay, and also make it look shiny and nice. I like shiny nicely. Alright guys, so I've got it connected. I always start and just work my way from bottom up, especially down the back here where most of your corrosion comes in. You've got your impeller and things like that you want to keep corrosion free, so I get up in there, not up the exhaust of course, but just underneath where the plate is, fuel up there, trailer as well. This is the main bit of the trailer, it goes in the water, so you want to soak it up, get all that salt off, and then I work my way up and around, making sure I also do the trailer as well, just that extra bit. Also like to do in the handlebars there, and I usually just adjust them and make sure, and we'll talk about that later. So yeah, just depending on your jet ski, if you've got like a Fish Pro or a Garmin, good idea to get in behind there as well. And like I said, sometimes it's good just to adjust the handlebars and just spray in around there as well. Alright, other thing is we got to take the seats off and we'll spray the engine bay as well. Guys, only a light spray in the engine bay. You can use the Salty Captain, that's fine, because we're going to push it out anyway. Give it a rinse. Use up the rest. Trailer's a good idea. I just usually shoot some Salty Captain up the drive shaft as well. Just keep that rust at bay. People aren't this thorough, but I am, because I love my jet ski. Okay, so just starting where we did rinse off. So guys, you'll notice that like you can make a swimming pool in the gunnels, really deep gunnels on the Fish Pro, so usually just get a mitt and just swoosh it out the back. Don't forget, we sprayed the engine bay with that Salty Captain, so we'll just do a light little spray, and we're going to actually blow that out and also drive it up the street. It's got a nice steep chute, and just drain all that water out the back. You really want to take it. We've sprayed it down, we've washed it, we've settled it out, we've done all that. Now we're actually going to do the really important part, which is the engine flush. I always use the Salty Captain engine flush. It's about 50 mils, so you just fill it up. Alright, so where this goes on the Sea-Doo is at the back, so you just clip it on there, and basically we'll clip the hose on in a second once we start up the engine. Guys, when I'm on my own, I usually just kink the hose. Start her off here, because with jet skis they can run for about 10-15 seconds anyway, and then I'll make my way to the back, pick this up and let it run for about a minute. Doesn't really need any more than that, no more than 2 minutes, but a minute is absolutely fine. So we'll get this started. It's going to be loud. Guys, as I've just dried off the jet ski, I usually just also, there's a few divots and little bits where water gets in on the engine bay. I usually just soak that up as well. You don't want any water sitting there, so especially these bits down here I've just soaked up. Obviously be mindful of a hot engine when you're doing it. Alright guys, so that pretty much is all you really need to do. In a couple of hours time, or we'll just let it sit and air out with the seats off, we'll give it another start up, just dry start, just give it a few revs just to get that last bit of water out. As I said before, you can go an extra mile and hook it up and drive it up and down a street if you've got like a tall street, but it's entirely up to you. Just want to make sure that we entirely get all that water out, and also then just winch it up all the way so that it's just sitting like that, so any leftover water cools down. And then right at the end, I'll just give it a coat of Lennox or the Captain Salty spray just to seal it, prevent any corrosion and rust. So that's trailer and inside the engine bay on your jet ski as well.